The haunting of Ashwood Manor. Deep in the woods of northern Vermont stood Ashwood Manor, a crumbling mansion shrouded in legends. Locals whispered of a family that once lived there, a husband, wife, and their young daughter, who vanished one stormy night without a trace. Over the years, adventurers who dared to enter the house claimed to hear laughter, weeping, and footsteps echoing through its empty halls. Curious and seeking thrills, 4 college students, Emma, Jake, Lily, and Ryan, decided to investigate the infamous manor. Armed with flashlights, cameras, and bravado, they entered the house on a chilly October evening. The air inside was heavy with the scent of mildew, and every creak of the floorboards seemed to reverberate endlessly. The group split into pairs to cover more ground. Emma and Jake explored the first floor, while Lily and Ryan ventured upstairs. As Emma examined an old portrait, she noticed the faint outline of a child's face in the glass. Startled, she called Jake, but the image disappeared as he approached. They laughed it off, attributing it to their imaginations. Upstairs, Lily and Ryan found a child's bedroom frozen in time. A dusty doll sat on the bed, its glassy eyes seeming to follow their every move. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind them. Panic set in as they struggled to open it, but it wouldn't budge. Meanwhile, downstairs, Emma and Jake heard faint giggles echoing from the hallway. Their flashlights flickered as a cold draft swept through the room. "We should leave," Emma whispered, but Jake, always the skeptic, insisted they press on. Upstairs, Lily and Ryan finally forced the door open, only to find the hallway dark and eerily silent. Their phones had lost all signal, and their flashlights dimmed inexplicably. They hurried to find Emma and Jake, but the house seemed to twist and stretch, leading them in circles. Emma and Jake reached the grand staircase, only to see a shadowy figure standing at the top. It was a little girl, her eyes glowing faintly. She raised a hand and pointed at them before vanishing into thin air. The two bolted toward the front door, but it too refused to open. The house seemed alive, groaning and shifting as the students reunited in the foyer. "We need to stick together," Ryan said, his voice trembling. But the moment they turned to leave, the lights in the house blazed, and a deafening scream filled the air. The next morning, the townsfolk found the students wandering near the edge of the woods, pale and disoriented. None of them could recall how they escaped, but each bore a mark on their wrist, a small, hand-shaped bruise. Moral: curiosity is a double-edged sword. Seeking the unknown can lead to thrilling discoveries, but it can also unleash forces beyond human understanding. Respect the boundaries of what you do not understand, for some mysteries are best left unsolved.